If you're trying to break into the tech industry, you know more than anyone that it is super competitive. Whether you're going against people that are getting fired, people that are currently graduating from college, or actual AI, you need any and everything to strengthen your resume to become as competitive as possible. Hi, my name is Courtney. I'm a college developer. And on this channel, I literally talk about ways that you can break into the tech industry. And today we're going to talk about 15 projects that you can add onto your resume that make you look like gold to recruiters. Now, obviously for resumes and portfolios and LinkedIn's, you definitely need some kind of activities shown that showcases the skills that you are doing. So whether that is doing internships, doing hackathons, or doing projects, you need to showcase your ability to do projects and actually showcase those technical skills that you definitely have, right? Now, if you are struggling with some of the technical side and you need some help actually like learning the syntax, I personally use Scrimba. I love that program in general. Their screencasting technology is phenomenal. Not sponsored, but they're just a phenomenal program, and I highly recommend you check them out. I'll definitely be sure to link them down in the comment section below so you can take advantage of some discount codes for their pro membership. But once you kind of get that syntax down, let's go over what makes a good project. So have a really good project. First off, you need to solve a real world problem, right? A lot of projects are overdone. Calculators, weather apps. These are things that everybody has seen and can easily be done by copying somebody on YouTube. Your projects need to be better. They need to have some kind of dynamicness to them instead of just being a static site. It really helps you out if you have actual users on your site. If you deploy it, if it's maybe like a mini startup situation, you can find it on the web by looking it up with the URL, hosting it on GitHub pages, by having some of those different aspects to it, you can definitely make your project go from good to great. The first few projects are going to be more for beginners and intermediates, with the first one being an AI resume scanner. Now this utilizes an AI API that you can add into your code, which then you can have somebody add in their resume, and then the AI will scan their resume and rate it 1 through 10. This is a great intro project. It's very beginner intermediate friendly. This is honestly a solid project to put on the resume. Another beginner intermediate friendly project is a personal finance dashboard. Again, something that's totally doable. You can just add some formulas in there and kind of make it like a dynamic, not necessarily a spreadsheet, but like I said, a dashboard layout using Node, using Next.js, and you can have it honestly just have a CSV upload situation going. I know for my current project that I'm working with for my data analysis internship, I literally created a dashboard that analyzes a CSV file. It also shows you how you can actually connect to a database. Now you don't have to do a full SQL databasing for that one. Again, you can just use a CSV file, but it showcases those skills overall. And the third project for this first kind of group is a student planner. This project would be something where you organize assignments, tests, exams, things of that sort. Again, it's super dynamic because the student can add in their information, all the different classes and things of that sort, and then you can list out some different assignments that they have to do when they should do it. It's really cool. One of my friends did this project a few months ago, and hers was really cool because she made it a Chrome extension and it connected to Canvas, a learning platform that my school uses. With that, you're able to connect it from Canvas to your calendar and then plan out exactly when you're going to do those assignments. A little bonus in there that you can add is a little AI scheduling assistant. That's a current feature that she's trying to add to that project, just so you can schedule things easier. And it, again, showcases your ability to implement API and AI into your projects. Nice little tip to know is that recruiters love to see data visualization in some of your projects. So whether you're doing a dashboard, you're doing a health tracker, a habit tracker, things of that sort, anything where you can showcase data that is saved in a database and then called to the front. Honestly, recruiters love to see that technical skill on the tech stack. Now, the next few projects are for more intermediate people. First off is a full stack software as a service product. So this could be like an invoice manager, a study platform, a subscription manager, something where people can buy and sell your specific application services. This is where that whole notion of creating a startup actually can make you stand out. I know a lot of myself and my peers all have different startups that we've created just to, one, bring some money in on our end, but also showcase our technical skills as well as that full product creation lifecycle. This showcases your abilities to obviously do front end and back end. Additionally, authentication. Maybe you want to implement Stripe for handling your finances. It again also shows off your deployment. Maybe you're using Vercel. The next one is a chat app, like something where you can like message like real world people one-to-one. It uses things like WebSockets, typing indicators, image uploads, things of that sort. Again, super cool project that you can actually use. And for all the intermediate projects, I'm anticipating you to like actually deploy it. It's not just something that's kind of sit and like collect dust in your GitHub repository. It should be something that you can actually access with like a URL. It just showcases that ability to kind of get the deliver the full product. And the last one for this intermediate is a job application tracker. Honestly, like that technically can be beginner intermediate, but you can make it way more advanced. You can showcase your interview stages, your interviewers, reminders, analytics, things that people are doing. You can maybe add a web scraping agent on the side of it where it scrapes from Reddit's or LinkedIn's or blog posts where people are putting information about the interviewing before you actually go and interview for that company. That will be a great like feature to this tool, and it also showcases again that ability for you to build agents for the site. All right, and then now for the more advanced, first one I have is like a mini Dropbox situation, which is just a virtual cloud storage platform. Now, a really cool thing that you could do with this is like authentication, doing permissions, things of that sort. Utilizing cloud storage, maybe you can call upon AWS S3 to help you out in the back end with this. There's a lot of cool features that you can add. Another cool project that's a bit more advanced would be like a security scanner. This is more for like those cybersecurity people where you can obviously utilize the skill set of using ports, vulnerabilities, SSL, HTTPS, headers. This is honestly a really cool site. It's kind of similar to a company called ReliaQuest right now. Their tech stack obviously is not like available to the public, but you can kind of see how that company is built and build like a very bones but version of their products where you can pretty much scan a company's like security processes and make sure it's up to date. Specifically, this will be really cool if you are doing it for like medical companies, making sure that they are SOC 2 compliant. Honestly, like anything dealing with cybersecurity projects makes your resume like stand out so much, especially if you are trying to go into cybersecurity, because having the technical skill set of doing network security honestly helps you stand out so much for the application process in general. And then the third and final super advanced project that you can do is an AI interview simulator. Now, this doesn't seem too advanced until you realize all the features that you can implement into this. Now, at the end of the day, all the beginner to intermediate projects can become advanced with certain features, but like that's what kind of makes it great. With this one specifically, features could be like a voice conversation, behavioral questions, technical questions, kind of creating a program like Exponent, but specifically like bare bones again. Or not, you can honestly create something very similar. You can implement that AI resume scanner that you did back when you were in intermediate. And it honestly would really help a lot of people out. And then also it helps your resume stand out. All of these things can become like startups in and of themselves, especially for the more advanced ones. That's kind of what makes them more advanced, but also that kind of, again, showcases your ability to plan a project, actually develop it, and then deploy it. I highly recommend checking out roadmap.sh because that platform has a crap ton of other projects similar to this, as well as just an overall layout of exactly what you should be doing to kind of get some of those projects under your belt. Additionally, you can check out dev posts for some hackathons, and then also there's a plethora of public APIs that you can pull and fetch into your programs and projects to help you stand out more for this really competitive application process. I'll attach these and a whole bunch of other project ideas down in the description below, as well as some other resources for learning to code and helping you understand some of the technical skills that are needed to build some of these more advanced projects. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out some of my other videos, see what else I'm doing to help you get hired in the tech industry. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Quartz Corner.